Hi, my name is Daniel, and you are on the Push.House Advertising Network channel, where we show you how to effectively use different marketing tools and, most importantly, together with you, explore the topic of affiliate marketing in simple terms. And this video continues the series of videos dedicated to the promotion of individual niches, where we examine the relevant approaches to promoting offers in the most popular niches of online affiliate marketing. And this time, let's learn how to effectively promote offers of the betting niche. Betting is a niche that maybe not directly, but each of us has heard of or seen at least once in our lives, as it is closely related to popular sports and online movie theaters. The name of the niche directly hints at what it is about. Accordingly, it's a niche of sports betting and bookmakers, as well as the main sponsor of promotional content in the breaks of your favorite TV series. And betting can surely be called one of the most popular niches of CPA marketing, which offers a wide range of offers popular all over the world. The direct advertisers of betting offers are bookmakers themselves, and the peak of their activity in the market, as well as most online casinos, came during the pandemic period. Since the beginning of 2020, advertising campaigns of popular betting services and bookmakers are found everywhere. On banners, in advertising integrations, on streams and videos, and even on television. And so, the audience shows interest in the niche, which positively affects the dynamics of growth of its popularity, as well as the emergence of new advertising offers on the market. For the advertiser, the promotion models of betting offers are much like those offered by the gambling niche. The main target action here is to make a deposit and sign up. And in order to further motivate the user to play, betting companies regularly organize in-game contests and offer free bets. If we try to draw a portrait of an average bettor, we will get a man between 25 and 45 years old who is interested in sports, lives in a major city or in its surroundings, and has a stable income that allows him to bet regularly. However, in some regions, the average age may vary depending on the laws, but it is the 25-year-old age of the user that is considered to be the minimum threshold. It's important to realize that betting is not that much about gambling, but about interest. That is why the main pool of players consists of sports fans, because in order to bet, you need at least a superficial understanding of it. For comparison, the most bets are made on football events, which is about 80% of all. Then comes hockey, basketball, tennis, and martial arts. In addition, with the growing popularity of computer disciplines, the number of bets on cyber sports events continues to grow. Cyber sports is gradually becoming popularized, attracting more and more attention from users seeking financial gain from their favorite game. As far as payment models are concerned, advertisers who want to promote betting offers can choose from several. And at the moment, the main ones in betting are these payment models. For starters, there is CPA, the classic and most popular model of payment for a targeted action, such as making a deposit. The model is considered one of the safest, but not the most profitable, since the payment does not depend on the amount of the deposit. Next is CPL. This is a kind of CPA model where the target action is user sign up, and the CPL model can be divided into two categories, SOI and DOI. SOI is single action conversion, where the payout is credited when the user signs up, and DOI is like a two action conversion. The payout is credited when the user signed up and confirmed the registration by mail. But the model is rare due to the peculiarities of the niche, since registration does not guarantee further use of the service. The next model is CPS, which is the most popular in the niche, in which the advertiser gets paid after the user makes the first deposit. The payout percentage is set in advance, and the reward itself is credited only once for each unique user. Then comes the Revshare model, as one of the most common payment models among most bookmakers. In case of cooperation under the Revshare model, the advertiser receives payments for each deposit made by the user on the site. Then hybrid, which is a certain combination of payment models of the options described above. For example, CPA plus Revshare or CPL plus CPA. As with the promotion of other niches, the size of payments can increase depending on the volume and quality of the attracted traffic. Now let's talk about the types of offers. Basically, we can divide all betting offers into two categories, official and unofficial, depending on their legality in the region, that is, the presence of a license. Official offers are offered by fully legal bookmakers with a valid license for gambling activities. Most often, it is a license of Curacao or Malta. Official bookmakers can be found in almost every Tier 1 and Tier 2 region. Their promotion conditions are regulated by law, and registration requires official documents and bank details. Users of official bookmakers pay taxes on winnings and can count on full legality of the transaction and safety of withdrawal of funds in case of winnings. On the other hand, there are unofficial offers. After all, there are also many bookmakers offering the user to bet without any guarantees and licenses. Of course, the lack of license does not mean they are 100% scam, but the level of trust of such platforms is much lower. And despite the lack of a license, such bookmakers are very popular in the market. And this is largely due to the increased odds and the possibility of winning larger sums. Authorities and search engines regularly block such sites, which provokes their owners to use alternative connection options in the form of mirrors. And mirrors are copies of official sites under different domains. If the user goes to one of them, he will automatically be redirected to the original hidden page. Like we said earlier, the basic principles of promoting betting and gambling offers are similar. Some even combine these models in one common category called igaming. And yet, in most countries, gambling is under a complete ban, which is not the case with sports betting. States realize the importance of the direction for the economy and often make concessions, regulating the niche with local legislation. Before we move on to examining approaches to making ad creatives, let's remember why users make bets in the first place. Well, normally there are two reasons for that. The first is the probability of winnings, and the second is additional interest, because any sporting event becomes many times more interesting when, in case of victory, not only the winning team takes grandees, but also the bettor himself. And the task of the advertiser is to convince the user to place bets exactly on the advertised platform, and you can use such approaches for this purpose. The first is media personalities. In sports, we can notice a trend where betting companies become direct sponsors of entire teams, championships, or individual athletes. Therefore, we can use the image of media personalities familiar to a wide audience to attract attention to the offer. And sometimes the image of a popular football player ambassador of the bookmaker motivates even more than any free bet. The next way is event marketing. By the way, we have talked about the importance of event marketing for the betting niche in the article of the same name in our blog, and the link to which we will leave in the description. Next is the approach through bonuses and promotions. And this is probably the main tool for attracting a new audience to the site. Bonuses allow the user to test the functionality of the site before making a deposit, and in case of winning, the bonus can be withdrawn to the card or bet again. And the approach through success stories and demonstration of emotions from winning. Another classic approach, popular regardless of the major tournaments and championships. Emotions from winning or a success story of a user who tried to play once upon a time and won a large sum. Perfectly motivate visitors to the site to make a deposit. In the end, betting can definitely be called one of the most popular niches and at the same time the most complex niches, with a lot of its own features. Promotion of betting offers through push notifications is considered to be the most effective way to attract quality traffic to betting sites. Use the functionality of our advertising network to achieve maximum profit. And I'm saying goodbye to you. Good luck!